MSRP has lost all meaning, at least for Pokemon. Target very briefly flirted with selling Pokemon at market price, and you have GameStop very surreptitiously raising their prices, hoping no one would notice. And based on how long the lines continue to be, we either haven't or we kind of don't care.
I wish I went to a different game.
But there remains one shining beacon of capitalism piercing through the putrid miasma of Pokemon field greed. And that beacon is Costco. Alright, so this is the 2-pack Prismatic Evolutions bundle from Costco. I got this one online. They're also going to sell this in the physical locations. I would definitely check with your Costco to see when they're releasing it. Some Costcos already have. My Costcos are releasing it sometime this week, and it should be quite the event. I think lines will be the least of my worries. I might need to come wearing full body armor. So yeah, should be a fun event. Both looking forward to it and not looking forward to it, if that makes sense. But yeah, it comes with one ETB and one booster bundle. Sold separately, this should probably cost you about like $90. GameStop might charge you like $120, and Scalper would charge you pretty much an arm and a leg. So at $60, this is quite an insane deal. So yeah, huge thanks to Costco for considering us poor collectors starving for any Pokemon, let alone Prismatic. But yeah, in the spirit of Prismatic and generosity, we'll be giving away these 3 booster packs to one lucky subscriber. Of course, all you have to do is drop a like, drop a comment, and yeah, in about 2 weeks, I'll pick a winner and send these over to them. But yeah, on to the box. So comes bundled with one ETB, one booster bundle. Let's look at the back. Eevee and friends light up with stellar colors. It's cute. Nice little refrain, but of course all we really care about is ripping into it and seeing what bounty lies within. So yeah, the packaging is actually pretty compact. So if you're thinking of you know, keeping it sealed and storing these for years and years and eventually retiring off of them, then decent space saver. But yes, I'll probably start with the booster bundle. And there will probably be, you know, like conspiracy theories saying like, oh, maybe Costco packs are juiced or something like that. I guess we'll find out in this video, but I very strongly suspect not, because definitely not going to get any evolution SIRs in Prismatic, as is tradition. But yeah, let's get started. Okay, Slowpoke, Hippopotas, Eevee, Spritzy, Slowking, Buddy Buddy Poffin, Bug Catching Set, Dusknoir, Larry Skill, and Monkey Dory. So starting off, much like any other Prismatic Evolutions opening experience, yeah, completely bereft of any joy. But yeah, these were online for like a hot minute. Costco's website was definitely struggling with the load, and somehow I was able to get this. Oh, here's our first hit, a Noibat Pokeball, followed by a Dreepy and a Vaporeon. Yeah, very frustratingly, I was logged out of Costco when the drop happened, and I spent most of the time wrestling the website trying to log in, and then it was sold out completely by then. But they seemed like they had like multiple drops throughout the day, so I was able to get it on the second drop later on that afternoon. Thankfully, I was still logged in, so just a suggestion, if you guys have heard that a Costco drop is imminent, make sure you're logged in. You got Buddy Buddy Poffin, Bronzor, and Leafeon. Yeah, this is of course obviously an amazing deal. Waiting to hear if there will be any sort of rebuttal from Sam's Club. You know, I thought that their Sea and Sky box was better than Blooming Waters, but they of course don't have Sea and Sky anymore. I'm sure Sam's Club is probably eyeing this release sort of greedily, if they care at all, thinking that you know, we have to make some headway into the whole Pokemon hype. Maybe they re-release the Sea and Sky boxes. That would be amazing. I was only ever to procure one. Here we are with the Area Zero Underdepths Pokeball. We have Lit Leo and Sylveon. Yeah, I was only able to get one. I'm relatively new to this hobby, so kind of missed the whole Crown Zenith era when it was relatively easy to get and open. And what I have opened of Crown Zenith, I very much enjoy it. There's something weird here. I don't know what's going on. Professor's Research, Lit Leo, Dracloak, Duraludon, Ogre's Mask, Earthen Vessel, Ziplin. I don't know what this white thing is. Okay, it is an egregiously miscut EV Master Ball. What the heck? Yeah, I saw that white border peeking out when I was fanning the cards a bit. Had no idea what it was. I was thinking maybe it was like an Evolution SAR, and then my long drought of Prismatic Evolution hits was finally over. But no, in some sort of cosmic joke, I have got an EV Master Ball, but a horribly miscut one. This is like my third EV Master Ball, which is insane. This is actually kind of cool though. I know that maybe some collectors collect really like hilariously miscut cards, and this would definitely qualify. I'm guessing what happened, this card was sort of at the edge of the printing sheet, and that's why we had this white border, because if it was in the middle, I'm guessing it would just continue to have this silver border, but I guess we got lucky and got an edge miscut. So I'm definitely going to sleeve this bad boy up. This is probably our best hit out of Prismatic so far. Kind of hilarious. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you're more familiar with these types of errors and miscuts. Like I said, I have heard in some videos people actually do chase cards like these. So I don't know, let me know. Very cool though, very, very cool. And yeah, quite appropriate that the only hits I'm able to get out of Prismatic are, yeah, stuff like that, errors. Okay, so Booster Bundle was interesting, to say the least. But moving on to the ETB. All right, I have rescued the packs from the ETB. I'm not going to show you the actual unboxing. I'm sure you're all very familiar with what a Prismatic Evolutions ETB is all about at this point. But yeah, here we have the 9 packs from the ETB. Maybe an Umbreon Master Ball miscut. Yeah, pretty funny. Maybe Pokemon, in their haste to print as much of this stuff out, is just ignoring quality control at this point. Maybe whoever's running quality control saw the miscut and was like, gotta meet our quotas. Buddy Buddy Poffin, Bronzor, and Okidogi. But I'm actually not too disappointed with that. I think it's kind of cool, actually. Poorly miscut Master Ball. Looks like we got an A-Spec Slowpoke. And considering how bad my luck with Prismatic has been, I think I'll take anything, even if it is an error card. We got Prime Catcher for the A-Spec, and I think we got a Master Ball here. Another one. Wait, no? Oh, interesting. Okay, so I guess if the A-Spec takes the spot of the Pokeball, then you can get just a regular Pokeball in the Master Ball spot. Okay. Never knew that. Larvitar, we have Houndour, Dustswaps, Sneasel, Great Tusk, Professor Slaughter Vitality, Suicune, Shaman, Professor's Research, and okay, we have a full art trainer, Brassius. Would have liked if this was also a miscut. That would have been kind of neat. Because those are not really like a hit. Full art trainers. But yeah, I called like quite a few of my local Costco's, and the workers seem pretty fed up. I'm sure their phones are ringing off the hook with people asking if Pokemon has arrived at their at their locations yet. So please, okay, we got a Tropicos EX over here. But yeah, just remember to be nice to your Costco workers. They're probably dealing with a lot of you know, crazed Pokemon scalpers / collectors or whatever. And launch day, yeah. It's going to test their riot control procedures for Romatheus, but I'm pretty sure they've learned from what happened with Blooming Waters, and I expected it to be a little bit more orderly. Looks like we have another Pokeball here, Friends in Paldea, followed by, looks like a Master Ball Riolu. Okay, so a double hit pack. Riolu Master Ball. That's kind of cool. And unfortunately, looks perfectly cut. Kind of tempted to just send that miscut Eevee and to get graded to see what grade it gets. Guidance, Regigigas, Badon, Janine, Secret Art, and Jolteon. Alright, so yeah, just another standard Prismatic Evolution Ocean experience. Just a bunch of Pokeballs, full art trainers, some scattered EXs, an A-Spec here or two, but a noticeable lack of Evolution SIRs. Houndour, Lacey, Executor, Rescue Board. We have Badu, who is... I've been playing the TCG lately, and this guy is an absolute terror. Yeah. He can just basically lock you down if you're dependent on an item to like pull like a stage 1 or 2 card to evolve into. Archaludon and Monkey Dory. It's pretty entertaining if you're the one with the Badu locking down the opponent's board, but if you're on the receiving end, it's definitely not fun. Yeah, Furfrou, Larvitar, Lanieri, Professor's Research, Festival Grounds, Techno Radar, Great Tusk, Jolteon, got Houndour, and another Jolteon. All right, so pretty dismal ETB, unexpectedly and not surprisingly. Still don't understand. I mean, I guess I do understand why this is so highly sought after, because we have some primal need to gamble, and this is like the most gamble-y degenerate of Pokemon sets. I'm enjoying Open Destined Rivals, but I'm guessing Prismatic will end up being the more treasured set down the line. Janine Secret Art, capturing set, Pyroar, Heatran, and our last opportunity to get an Evolution SIR, and no. Pinsir, Monkey Dory. All right, so a little bit of a recap. We got a bunch of, Pokeballs. We got this Riolu Master Ball, and the definite hit of the video is this guy here. Comically miscut EV Master Ball, and no idea what to do with this guy. Maybe I'll just keep it and take it out whenever I need a little bit of a laugh. As a reminder, giveaway will be these 3 packs of Prismatic Evolutions. All you have to do is, of course, be subscribed, drop a like, drop a comment. But yeah, if you're one of those intrepid few intending on braving the Costco's in the near future, wish you the best of luck. And hope you return home safe and sound with your bags laden with Prismatic Evolutions. But yeah, that's about it for the video. And fellow collectors, until next time.